This nibble originally aired on RSBANDB Update, episode 840. Kerapac, the boss for all. Enjoy.
I think it's worth just doing a quick like PvMer overview of like where normal mode fits into things before we go into the hard version. Because comparison to other bosses, like what I wanted coming into Elder God Wars was like I was looking for content that was maybe a Raxor, maybe next kind of level where we're looking in that like 200 to 400,000 life point range with a handful of mechanics. And I think that they delivered on that. They give us something that's got, an extra third more HP than a Raxor. It's got twice as much hit points as Nex, but much fewer mechanics than either of those bosses.
Right.
Which is, again, I think this is like your perfect building point for PvMers who were getting... There was kind of a blank space there between those God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses and those standalone one-off your Nex and your Rax and those kind of things. And I think this is a good... I think that's where this fits in, and you guys can obviously have input on that too. But I think that it fills a very good niche in that zone in terms of being enjoyable content.
Yeah, I think that works. That's entirely it. Because my PvM experience so far has been, okay, let's do a few rounds at God Wars 2, but it's really not that interesting. Okay, it's free death week. Last time we had a free death week. Let's go kill a Raxor for the first time. I did that. Yay. But there was a definite gap in between of the mechanics and stuff, and just in general feeling my way around the combat system for PvM.
Yeah, it also made me think a lot about God Wars Dungeon 2 challenge mode, because in some ways this feels like what that should have been. So I'm really glad that they did it, because I think it's pretty much perfect. Because there just hasn't been anything for 5 years that was a reasonable gap between like borderline AFK Vindicta and Araxor.
Good mid-tier boss is what we'll call it. I also want to make a comparison, and this is absolutely the lore hound in me coming out. This feels like Nomad to me. You've got the Berserk phase at the end. You've got a mechanic that's don't stand here. You've got some stunning happening while he's throwing big damage at you. Like, as a person who really likes Nomad and a lot of the Nomad style fights, this is somewhere between original Nomad and new hard mode Nomad, and seems to fit very much in that vein of mechanics of a boss. About the same number of mechanics. You're right.
It does feel like a quest boss when you put it that way.
I like it. It gave me real big heavy Nomad vibes, and I'm a big fan. Especially that Berserk phase at the end. Saw that and was like, oh my god, here we go again. Let's break out the Spirit Rocks and the Scrolls and spam those boys. Take me back to 2011.
You can find full episodes of RSBANDB Update right here on this YouTube channel. If you found this video useful or just enjoyed it, like and subscribe, or leave a comment.